What day is it today? It's Local Burger Day. So today, as you can see, it's snowing outside. Well, first sprinkling anyway for the winter. So what to do when you love burgers and you just can't have them because of the carbs? Or you just don't want to have like too many calories or whatever. I don't do calorie stuff, but well, I'm going to show you a great little burger recipe that you can do with low carb diet or just basically any diet, because I don't eat the bread. Or you can add the bread if you want to have a regular burger. And everyone loves burgers. I love burgers. My husband and I love to go out to a good burger joint and just have a nice burger. So I'm going to show you a couple of recipes, and here's what you need to get started. So what you'll need is your meat, 1 egg, some cinnamon. I just use ordinary cinnamon for the sweetening of the meat. It also gives a nice flavour to the meat. I use zaatar, salt, pepper. I didn't have garlic, so I used dried garlic, cumin, paprika and coriander. So first you're going to take your organic meat and rip open the package like no tomorrow. Cut it down the middle, and I separate it because I'm only making 2 burgers because this makes 4 burgers. And then you just plop it in the bowl and there you go. Cinnamon, lots of it. Pound that stuff in there. Pepper, garlic salt, pinch of salt, and then your cumin. And I love it, so just stick it in. Stick as much in of spice as possible. Zaatar is our breadcrumb substitute, so stick in as much as you can. Celery leaf, I dried this myself, or you could use any dried herbs, basil, anything that you like. Time to get the fingers all dirty. Smush it in, mix it up as best as you can, make a little ring, and then crack your egg in the middle, or like this. And now swish it around like a whisk. It's going to be really wet and sloppy. You can add more zaatar if needed. And I clearly needed it because mine was just way too sloppy, so I added some more to make it nice and firm. Zaatar is a well-known herb and spice from the Middle East, and it's really tasty with meat. My Arab friends would think I'm nuts doing this. Put it aside, get your veggies out. It's a great way to use up old vegetables like this capsicum. Cut it up, slice it and fry it. So take it out and slice it down the middle, and you can fry it in chunks. And then your cucumber, and you're going to make it nice and tiny, like little salata, and plop in the bowl, and some kalamata olives. Really nice for salad and meat and zaatar, and you can put some goat cheese in there if you want, or olive oil, really nice. Make sure your pan is nice and hot with lots of butter. Pat, 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 pat. Now it's going to be really wet. Now don't freak out, it's quite sloppy, but it still holds it firm because of the egg in there, and it's really juicy. They keep the juice in nicer, I think, than other burgers that I've been cooking in the past. Add in your capsicum so they get nice and charred, a tomato if you like, and voila! Flip it over when you see it getting brown in the middle, and then another 1 to 2 minutes on the other side, and it's done. And now the capsicum is nice and charred, a little bit too charred I would say for my liking. But there you go. Top it off with some tahini sauce made with yogurt and tahini, lemon juice and salt. And if you want, you can add garlic in there. Bon appetit!